So today we'll see capacitor. So let's move. See, capacitor is measured on Faraday, and in motherboard the location number of capacitor is either C or PC. P means power. So basically capacitors are used in the motherboard in two types. One is this one is one type, this one is one type. Okay, let's move. I will explain it further. So what is the work of a capacitor? As we remember, inductor work is to passes the DC and block the AC. The capacitor does just the opposite of the coil. You see, capacitor passes the AC but block the DC or store the DC. Okay, so it is two types. One is polarized or electrolytic. Polarized means where capacitor has a pole, positive or negative pole. Non-polarized means there is no pole. In schematic diagram also the sign is also in this one. First one you cannot determine the positive or negative, but here you can see the positive one and the negative one is the sign is little bit different. So in polarized we use electrolytic capacitor, and in non-polarized we use ceramic capacitor. Okay, so as I say, the work of a capacitor is to passes the AC and block the DC. So let me see. You see, AC has passed but DC stored. Okay, I think now you have get the better idea of it. So unit of capacitor, it's Faraday. Again it's of first year. You can see the MF means millifarad. Okay, then 1 millifarad is equal to 1000 microfarad, equal to this much nanofarad. Here you can see all the calculations are there. Even if you see, you can understand what is the calculation of it. Okay, let's move. You see, according to the code, you see, if 100 is there, then it means again first 2 is as it is and multiply 10 to the power the last digit is equal to picofarad. So if the 100 code is there, means 10 multiplied by 10 to the power 0 means 10, 150 means 15, 470 means 47, 101 means 10 multiplied by 10 to the power 1 means another 0, means 100 picofarad. And picofarad, nanofarad, microfarad, here it is, you can see. Okay, here also you can see 472 means 20, last digit equal to that much 0, 220, 330, 10 330 picofarad. So in this way you can calculate the value of a capacitor. So let's move. Yeah, so these are the polarized capacitor. You can see the color also has changed. The white one, black, white. These are the minus one, these are the plus one. Okay, 4.7, 100. Okay, 7 volt. So these are the non-polarized capacitor. Okay, these are the non-polarized capacitor. Here you cannot determine which one is positive or negative, both are same. So this type of capacitor in laptop or desktop motherboard, the brownish color capacitors, small size, are non-polarized capacitor. Yes. Okay, let's move. As per circuit type, so this you need to understand. In circuit we can use the capacitor in two types. One is coupling type, one is decoupling type. If the capacitor has two sides, if the one side is attached to ground, means it's decoupling. Okay, in decoupling capacitor it work as a filter. You can read this one. One end must be connected to ground, discharging AC signal. Means if one side is connected to the ground, what does it mean? That when the supply comes to the positive side, if any pulse or any AC waves are there, then what it will happen, that AC signal comes to the ground side because it passes the AC and block the DC and move further to the circuit. But if in coupling means the capacitor will not be connected to the ground. Means in coupling capacitors are used to transfer the AC signal to one section to another section. Very rare capacitors are there which is arranged in coupling way. 99.9% capacitors are there which are arranged in decoupling way. Means in laptop or desktop motherboard, maximum capacitor are used for filtering purpose. I will make you clear this one, right? So checking. So as we know, the work of a capacitor is to charge and discharge. So polarized are the big capacitor. So in multimeter, if you check, see what is written here. From both side, if the capacitor charging and discharging means okay. Constant or same value on the both side means gone. Means if you put the multimeter probe in both side of the capacitor in polarized, if the value is increasing or decreasing or changing the value means okay. If constant value is coming means it's bad. But in non-polarized, the capacitor will not show any value. You see, so same value or no value, both side means okay, or constant low value means gone. If no value is there means okay, same value okay, but constant low value means gone. We will make you understand this particular concept in the circuit and in the practical session. Okay, in series, as I told you before, in series capacitors are means capacitors value are get divided, right? You see the formula. But in parallel the values are adding.